Hello, friends, and welcome. Today, we are going to talk about this beautiful fountain pen from Waterman. It's called the Waterman Kultur DeLuxe. So, back in the late 1990s, Waterman launches the Phileas model. It was a highly successful line, and the modern fountain pen Phileas looked and felt like an expensive pen but had simple mechanics and was quite reliable, like a common school pen. The example you see in my hand is the Waterman Kultur. This was the student's pen version of the Phileas with the same shape and design. The Kultur line included colors that were more appropriate for student pens, various transparent colors, and the unique clear demonstrator version. The main differences between the Phileas line and the Coulter line are: Phileas has gold-plated trims, the Coulter has steel trims. Phileas has a gold ring at the bottom of the cap. On the Coulter, this ring isn't found. Phileas has a two-tone gold-plated nib, and the Coulter had a simple steel nib. Phileas has a big gold-plated decoration at the end of the barrel. Culture has no decoration at the end of the barrel. This model in front of me isn't a simple Kultur fountain pen. It is the Kultur DeLuxe model. And the Kultur DeLuxe model has the same gold-plated trims as the Phileas line in comparison with the simple Kultur that has steel trims. It has this one-tone gold-plated nib in comparison with the simple Kultur that has a simple steel nib, and it has this gold band at the end of the barrel. It's a simple gold band, but on the Kultur we can't find this gold band. Okay, now that we have established that this is a Kultur Deluxe fountain pen, I can speak about its characteristics. And as usual, we will start with the cap. The cap is the same color as the barrel. It is this beautiful marbled brown and red, purple marble color. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. As I said, the deluxe line has the gold plated trimmings, and we have this torpedo shape at the top of the cap. You can see that the plastic on the top is black, which gives a nice contrast between the gold-plated trims and the black of the cap. The clip, it is quite springy and has imprinted the W Waterman logo at the end of it, and it has this characteristics of the clips made from modern Watermans, this cut-in line. At the end of the cap, we have a black line, and imprinted on the trim line, we have Waterman on one side and France on the other side. We continue with the barrel, which ends in this beautiful gold-plated ring, and the end of the barrel is black, like the top of the cap. So we have a symmetry in design in the colors chosen. The cap is friction. It's a friction cap. It reveals the grip section, which is a plastic version, and it has this concave part at the end of it. You can hold it quite nice. The beautiful gold-plated steel nib. Yes, we can see that this is a gold-plated steel nib. The simple culture line had a plain steel nib, not gold-plated. It has the same imprints that we see on the Phileas line. This beautiful logo of Waterman and Waterman Paris imprinted, and the size of the nib. This is a good thing when the producers imprint on the nib the size of the nib. At the back of it, we have this plastic feed, and this model, the same as the Phileas line and the Kultur line, it's a cartridge or ink converter fountain pen. So we can fit it with an international size cartridge or with an ink converter, and I will insert an ink converter on this one. I will use this ink converter, which fits quite well to the fountain pen, and I will do the writing sample with this ink converter. So stay tuned for the writing sample. This is the Waterman Kultur DeLuxe model, and I will put it side by side with other models from the Waterman producer. I have a Waterman Expert Model 1. Okay. I have a Waterman Laureate and a Waterman Preface. And to give you a clue about the dimension of the pen, I have a popular pen. This is the Lamy 2000 and a Pelikan Sovereign M800. Okay, so I will show them all to you, and I will leave on the screen the measurements of the Waterman Kultur DeLuxe. This will be the writing sample. As always, I use the Parker Queen King and give it a little shake. Inside of the pen, I've already installed the ink converter. Quickly, we open the ink bottle, we introduce the pen, and we draw a little bit of ink. This is sufficient for our purpose. So you can see the ink was drawn, and we are ready for the writing sample. Let's see if it writes. Yes. Yes, it writes. So we have the Waterman Kultur Deluxe model. It was made in the late 1990s. It is a student pen, but not a simple Kultur pen, because it has some gold plating trimmings and the gold plated nib. The nib, as it's mentioned on it, you can see the F nib. You can see it's a fine nib. Like I've told you, it is a steel nib, but gold plated. It's quite a stiff nib. I will show you some lines. See the flex. No, it's not a flex nib, but it writes quite good. These are the lines. I hope you've enjoyed my little review of the Kultur DeLuxe fountain pen. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. Thank you.